Now in this tutorial, we will understand what is a substr function in PHP and how to use it. The substr function returns a part of string. This function is used to return part of string. Substr has very simple syntax. It starts with a substr function name and it has few parameters. The first parameter is string. On the first parameter, you can specify the input string. Then we have the start parameter. The start parameter is a required parameter. And here you can specify where to start in the string. Then we have the third parameter, which is an optional parameter for this substr function, length. This parameter specifies the length of the return string. Default is to the end of string. So you can notice this function has 3 parameters. 2 parameters are required parameter and the last one is optional. So let's take few examples of substr function. So I'm going to first echo the substr function, and in the parameter, so I'm going to first specify the first parameter where I will just specify a string, deletion, and then I'm going to specify the start parameter. So I'm going to specify here 5. Now when I echo this statement, it's going to return the result something like this. So if you just calculate the characters, this string start from the 0 character. So as you can notice, I just specify here 5. It start with a 0 character and end here. This will just remove all 5 characters from the start and return the rest of the characters. So this will just start from this D and assume this D as 0. So it will start with the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 5. So this function will count white space as a 5th character and then it will return the substring. Now let's take one more example. If I just echo the substr function and print deletion, then I'm going to pass this parameter start and then I'm going to pass the length parameter. But at this time, when I execute this statement, it's going to return TUI only because I specify the length of the string using this third parameter. It starts from this T and just display only 4 characters. So you can notice here, it will first display the white space, then specify TUI. If you calculate the length of the string, it equals to 4. It equals to 4. Just out of that, I'm going to just echo the substr again, specify my deletion string, then specify 5 as a start parameter and then specify -1. Now what if I execute this statement? What would be the result? The result is very simple. It's going to return tuition, but it will not return the end character from the tuition string because we specify here -1. And using this -1, I want to specify length from the end of the string. The negative number is going to return the last index. Just out of that, I'm going to have one more example. I'm going to just create substr, specify deletion, and then pass 1 here. And to the third parameter, I'm going to pass 0. When I execute this statement, this will not display anything because you specify the length 0. Now the question comes in where you can use this function. You can use this function anywhere in PHP where you want to subtract some text from the element. Now let's say you want to calculate the total price of the product. The first product has $15 price and then the second product has $20 price. You want to calculate the price of both these products. You will just simply echo a statement and just say item 1 price plus item 2. If you execute this statement, it's going to return 2 warnings. You cannot use the number operator to a string value. You can notice both these values are string and you cannot use this number operator to both these values. So then how do you calculate the subtotal of this product? If I just create here item 1 is equal to substr and then if I just pass this string to the first parameter and specify here 1 as a start parameter of this substr function, then I'm going to have this 15.00 value in this variable. So if we just display this variable, it will just remove this $sign from the string. And then I'm going to just do the same for the second variable as well. I'm going to just call substr function, specify the second variable price and just specify here 1. This will remove this $, from the string and return 20.00. So once I have both these values in this variable, when I execute this echo statement, I'm going to have 35 result. It will just calculate this 15 plus 20. It equals to 35. But keep in mind, PHP is a loosely typed language, such as PHP is a language that does not require you to declare a variable type when declaring any variable. So keep in mind, whenever you convert a string into integer or any data type, try to specify the proper data type to the variable. For example, if I'm going to just add int in the bracket, then I'm going to have this value as integer. If you remove this integer, this substr function is going to return string value. So this is how you can use this substr function in PHP. If you like short videos like this, make sure to subscribe and like this video. I will see you in the next one.